This is a video post response, whatever, to your last couple of videos. You know what? Let me just first off by starting saying, ladies, I got nothing but man love and respect for y'all. I truly, truly do. You know, like your videos, like your channel. With that being said, you know, I took a look at the video or the link that you had up there, and I just can't help but sort of feel that y'all are victims of your own double standard. I think this has more to do with your own personal being embarrassed of this guy calling himself a transgender than anything. You know, he's like the crazy uncle you hide in the closet, you know, or in the back room when company comes over for him, so, you know, when nobody sees him. I think it's pretty fair to say that the transgender community is, or the spectrum that encompasses the transgender community, it cuts a pretty wide swath. And there is no cookie cutter one I don't know, one box fits all for anybody. I've never found anybody within the transgender community that fits in sort of one box. I don't care if they're cross-dressers, you know, if you want to use the term transvestites, post-op, pre-op, whatever it is. Nobody really fits in that box. You know, maybe a general category, but not an absolute box. And if this individual, I think, if he feels like, you know, he's transgendered and he's taken the physical effort to put physical surgical work into his body, who are we to judge? You know, look, I mean, I have, you know, known individuals in the transgender community, dating individuals in the transgender community, like, you know, the past 10, 12, 15 years or whatever. And I've seen it all. I've seen individuals who were, you know, professional sex workers all the way up to professional corporate individuals. I mean, you take my ex-wife, for example, classic example. She had absolute disdain for individuals, say, maybe on the professional sex workers end of the spectrum, because she was a professional, you know, she was a paralegal, she worked in Manhattan, and so she just felt like that was an absolute black mark on transsexuals or transgenderists, everywhere in, you know, and just like on your end of the spectrum, you feel like this guy is an absolute black mark on transgenders or transsexuals, everywhere. And it's just a matter of where you stand. I think that really has a lot to do with it, your personal feelings on the matter. Like I said, I think it has a lot more to do with embarrassment than anything. And my question is, you know, how are you going to judge the man? I mean, seriously. Also, it's like the guy doesn't really speak for transgenders. Yeah, he has a platform, but I don't believe any one person can ever truly speak for a population. Never have ever heard Barack Obama say he speaks for black people. You know, God knows, I definitely don't want Jesse Jackson to speak for me or black people. You know, I've never heard, you know, the Prince of England say that he speaks for all white people from Great Britain. I mean, it's just one person can't carry the torch. You know, I think individually, as a collective, you all carry torches for your respective communities. You know, I don't carry the torch for black men or bi men or whatever it is. You know, but collectively, as an individual, I carry my own personal torch. You know, just my thoughts on the matter. Like I said, you know what? The guy wants to consider himself transgender. It is what it is. There is no absolute, you know, black and white, despite what, you know, you guys say, that there's just not. I mean, even, you know, using the Harry Benjamin standard of care, you know, which personally I think is absolute bullshit, but that's another matter. You can't pigeonhole anything within the transgender community because it's just such a wide swath. That's all I got to say. Love you both. Keep doing what you're doing.